In Trivandrum to catch this Balaji Cabs direct service to Pondicherry from Trivandrum. This is the only bus which does have direct service from Trivandrum to Pondicherry and Pondicherry to Trivandrum back. This takes a different route from Trivandrum. It goes towards Trichy like the Chennai buses, but unlike the Chennai buses, it takes a right from Trichy. It goes to Tanjavur, Kumbakonam, Mailadanthurai, Sirkadi, Chidambaram, Kadalur, and then it reaches Pondicherry.
Balaji Cabs, Pondicherry Trivandrum direct service.
I'm very excited to get into this bus because I'm a busaholic and I love buses, and this is the first time I'm getting a direct bus towards Pondicherry. Balaji Cabs is a renowned operator and they do services to Bangalore from Pondicherry and Bangalore to Hyderabad, and their buses are always very good to look at, stylish. The buses are mostly Bharat Benz, Prakash Kapala built, and this bus I think is around 6 to 7 years old, but looks nice from the outside. The lighting and the whole look of the bus is very stylish to look at. There are two drivers in this bus. This is Hussain, one of the drivers. Inside is Murali, the driver who is driving the bus right now, and there is a cleaner as well. So I'm about to board this bus and I'm loving the look of this bus. I'm just getting inside. The driver is giving water bottles for every passenger. He's given me one as well, a small 500 ml water bottle, but at least he's giving, and Balaji Cabs is giving. That is good enough. I am going to my seat, which is L1, the first seat on the left, single sleeper. So the bus is looking good. For the first time I'm getting inside a Balaji Cab bus. This is how it looks. The journey has started from Thambanu Trivandrum. The corporation parking bay on the left, it's going towards the Thambanu flyover, and the glass is very dusty, so I'm just wiping it off so that the camera quality gets better. The bus is reaching Thambanu flyover, which is a landmark in Trivandrum city. The bus will now ply towards Nagarkoil. It will go towards Killipalam, Karamana and Papanakot in Trivandrum city and ply towards Nagarkoil. It's a very congested highway. It takes around 2.5 hours for 60 kilometers, which is a bit terrible, but there is no other option. And once it reaches Nagarkoil, it's going to be fluent and fast. So what I'm going to do is I will shut off my camera till Nagarkoil until the dinner break comes, and then I'll show you the dinner break hotel and small speed check in the Tirunelveli Nagarkoil highway. The bus has reached the dinner point, Tharekudi Neelakandan Hotel in Nagarkoil bypass. Look at the beauty of this bus. The livery, the lights all make this bus a beautiful bus to look at. This Tharekudi Neelakandan Hotel is a choice for most of these private buses flying towards Chennai or Bangalore. It's a good vegetarian hotel, clean. There are good bathroom facilities for men and women as well. Now looking at this beautiful Balaji Cabs bus, which is around 6 to 7 years old, even after 6 to 7 years old, this bus has been maintained well. The lights are very nice to look at night time. The livery seems excellent, and I'm a big fan of Balaji Cabs livery and the style of their buses. This Bharat Benz bus is having more power than the Jayavin Bharat Benz bus which I've traveled before. The suspension also seems to be better looking at the age of this bus. So this is the other angle where I've crossed the highway and looking at the bus from the other side. Now what I'll do is I will go to the driver's cabin and I will show you how this Bharat Benz driver's cabin looks like. This bus is looking as good as a Volvo 9600. So this is the driver's cabin. I'm not into big details of the speedometer and the console, just the cabin I'm showing you. The driver's seat is kept the water bottles, maybe some passengers will board from Tirunelveli. There is medical kit, and looking inside, looking gorgeous because of the lights. The curtains need more cleaning. The Javin bus is slightly more cleaner than this. The curtains are all very nicely cleaned in the Javin Chennai service from Trivandrum. Lord Muruga's Vale, all looking good in this Balaji Cabs bus. Inside my cabin, for my height 5 feet 8 inches, this is fine. It's not blocking my legs. There is a luggage rack. There is a mobile charging point, but you need to bring a USB-A cable. There you can't plug in your mobile AC adapter. There are lights and it switches on. Overall, with the luggage rack and everything, it looks fine. Checking the speed of this bus on the Kavalkana Tirunelveli highway stretch, and I was surprised by the speed, so I thought of doing the speed test. It's going around 99 now, 100. The bus is very powerful. The driver Murali was riding 102 now, and you can feel the velocity inside the bus, 104, and the bus is in very good control. It's not like going out of control. The driver is in control, 107. It's going above 107, I think. Now it's gone past 109. For the first time in a bus, in a private bus, and I'm seeing this 111 now, 112. I think it's going to reach 115. Yes, 113, 114, and it's going to be 115. First time in my life in a private bus in India, I've reached 115. Surprised and shocked. Good morning, friends. Reached Mayiladuthurai town and passed Mayiladuthurai town. Beautiful picturesque landscape like Kerala. After you leave Mayiladuthurai town, I thought I should take some shots and upload in this video of this Trivandrum Pondicherry direct bus Balaji travels for the first time. So this beautiful landscape makes me feeling fresh in the morning. The highway towards Pondicherry or Kadalur is now reworked and made into a 4-lane highway. It's only reached till Kadalur and it might not go towards Pondicherry, but this highway now is very good. Previously the highway was sort of 2-lane, means single line each way, and the roads were not good from Kadalur to Chidambaram or towards Sirkari or towards Mayiladuthurai. Now it's changed and the highway is much better, so the bus can fly with higher speeds. Looking at the natural beauty near Mayiladuthurai, it looks like Kerala, very much green. The villagers have cultivated the land and made it green. It's all the effort, looking very nice with water bodies and paddy fields looking very, very nice. So green all around, and looking at the paddy fields which is green is a very pleasant sight for your eyes. So beautiful Mayiladuthurai landscape on the left side. Now let's do the cabin ride with this fast and furious driver Murali. Murali is from Kadalur. My name is Jay Murali, his name is Murali. So there was some chemistry between us, and I love the way he's driving so quick and with lots of control. And looking at the roads now, the Sirkari Chidambaram stretch, it's 4 lane, 2 lane on one side and 2 lanes on the other side. It's fast and Murali is making full use of it. This bus is a very good option for people who want to travel towards Tanjavur, Kumbakonam, Mailadunturai, Chidambaram from Trivandrum in a private bus. Because the only option available for people is a TSRTC bus, and that is very rare from Trivandrum as well. Not many buses fly towards these routes like Tanjavur, Chidambaram. These are religious tourist places which Malayalis always prefer to go. So if you want to travel to these routes, these places, Tanjavur temple and Kumbakonam, also there are lots of temples, and Chidambaram, this bus Balaji Cabs, if you get into this bus evening time 7:15, morning, early morning, you will be in Tanjavur, Kumbakonam and Chidambaram. So people looking for this going to this religious temples in Tamil Nadu, this is a new option available for you from Trivandrum. Now let's talk about this Bharat Benz bus. Prakash Kapala body, Bharat Benz engine. For the first time, I'm traveling in a bus where I'm feeling the engine is very powerful. The engine just rips off and the pulling is unbelievable. It's as good as a Volvo bus, and I've never experienced a Bharat Benz bus with such pulling, because the only Bharat Benz bus I've been was a Javin one, and with the Javin I was not seeing that much power. The driver is finding it difficult to overtake a Jaguar which is on the right side of the road. Weirdly, I'm finding it surprising because Jaguars can travel fast and it's actually going slow in the right lane. Some people will never learn. If you're going slow, go towards the left line and let the faster vehicles pass you through the right. So now let's come back to the bus. This Bharat Benz bus, as I mentioned and I showed you, has reached a speed of around 115, which was surprising, and the suspension of this bus is much better. Unlike the Javin, which was throwing around in the front suspension, I felt that the leaf springs were not working good. With this bus, it's very stable, the suspension is rock solid, and even when the bus were going over potholes or bad roads in the Tanjavur Kumbakonam stretch, it was holding up very well. So I am surprised at the quality of this Bharat Benz engine and the suspension, because I never thought that after experiencing a bad suspension in the Javin Travels bus, Bharat Benz bus will be having a good suspension like this, and the power will be so good as a Volvo bus. So now I understand that if Bharat Benz bus is maintained and looked after well, it is as good as a Volvo bus. And I think more Bharat Benz buses in our Indian highways will make more passengers happier, because it's going to travel quick and it's going to give customers more luxurious comfort. Look at this beautiful new roads made in Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu is the number one state in having very good highways, wide, nicely made, and they're making more and more of these and it is making the local people have good access towards good roads, and travel is becoming easier. Only problem is the traffic etiquette of the people and the lack of common sense among most of these people inside Tamil Nadu while traveling in highways. Most of the villages will intrude into these highways if they can to make the local people happy. The government has always cut down the middle barriers in highways so that people can just take U-turns and come inside the highway, which is very dangerous. That should have never been done. The good highway ends here. We are about to reach Kadalur. This highway is going towards another direction. It's not been completely made. This bridge is still under construction. Driver Murali will get down at Kadalur. He is from Kadalur. And driver Hussein will take charge and take this bus towards Pondicherry. So the highway from, I think, Mailadanture, or starting from Kumbakonam, they have upgraded the highway. They made it 4-lane, and I think it's now as good as a Trichy Chennai highway. So that's a very good sign, because this part of Tamil Nadu was highway wise was not developed like the Trichy Chennai or Trichy Madurai or Dindigul Bangalore or Salem areas. Now it is at par with those places, because the highway is made as good as the highways made in those areas. So now the bus is going towards Kadalur town, and it's entered the outskirts of Kadalur town. I love this man Murali, because he's been driving good, fast and in control. He's a young man for a driver. I think he's got an experience of around 8 to 10 years, maybe around 35 years old. Slightly like faster in nature because of the young age, but he drove with lots of control. The bus was never flinching. He never did hard brake, which was very good. Never did a hard jerky brake, which made customers feel uncomfortable. So that is a big talent of a driver. Even though he is driving fast, he is not making the best jerk or sway left and right, and he is not accelerating and decelerating like too quick. He is taking his time. He's in control. He's not braking hard, and he is munching miles because of his speed. So now Murali is getting down at Kadalur town, and the driver Hussein will take charge. Hussein is a slightly more older driver, having more experience of around 15 to 20 years. He's been with Pondicherry Road Transport Corporation, and I think Hussein will be driving with a more composed manner. Both drivers are good for this bus, because one is going to munch miles and the other one is going to stabilize the whole trip. Now Hussein has started from Kadalur. He is also quick, but not as quick as Murali. He is more composed, and he's looking at the mirrors every single time to make sure the bus is in the right position, which is a very good sign. Good drivers always look into the mirrors to make sure that bus is going in the right lane. The assistant of this bus is actually a TSRTC conductor who's got suspended for some reason, but he's been very cooperative as well. The bus is entered Pondicherry premises. This is a famous Pondicherry Medical College on the left. And from Kadalur to Pondicherry, because of this medical colleges and lots of traffic, the bus will minimum take around 40 minutes to around 1.5 hours in peak traffic. Kadalur Pondicherry is something around 29 kilometers, I assume, but it's going to take a longer time than normal to reach because of this single lane highway and lots of colleges in between and lots of traffic. Hussein's driving is more smoother, and he makes sure that before overtaking, he takes his time to judge and overtakes in a more controlled fashion than Murali, who has a better judgment of the width and how the vehicles are coming across or even while coming from behind in the same lane. His judgment is more quick and faster. So Hussein is of more composed driving style, and Murali is of more of a like better anticipating driver. So Pondicherry town, the biggest issue is people driving. The etiquette of Pondicherry residents in driving is extremely disturbing. Most of these two-wheelers, even though you honk, they will not listen or deliberately be in the middle of the road. People of Pondicherry need to learn a lot in driving etiquette because it was a French colony, and in Europe, people do follow driving etiquette and discipline in a much higher proportion. And looking at that in Pondicherry, it's the opposite. There are no rules followed. Nobody wears helmet, and police doesn't enforce any of these traffic rules. I think most of the people do not even take insurance, or they don't have pollution. So Pondicherry needs to enforce good traffic rules and make sure that their citizens are safe. Maybe I don't understand why Pondicherry is still not enforcing traffic rules. Maybe to make sure that the public is happy. I feel that public should not be let off and let to do whatever they feel like. I feel that the public should be enforced to follow rules, and that makes it a better and safe place. We entered Pondicherry town and we reached Ariyam Kuppam, I think. Traffic's more and more, and to the left is Indira Gandhi signal. We are going straight towards Pondicherry bus stand and Pondicherry railway station. So, looking at the traffic in Pondicherry is mostly two-wheelers. Two-wheelers are in very high proportion when you compare with cars and other four-wheelers. Tamil Nadu is mostly like that. Two-wheelers are more than four-wheelers. I think the only state which has a better proposition of two-wheelers to four-wheelers is Kerala. Now we reached an area near Pondicherry railway station. This is the railway cross. After crossing this railway cross, we'll be reaching the area where the new temporary bus stand is made in Pondicherry. The bus stand is now temporarily shifted to this place on the right side. The government is working on the old bus stand, making it bigger and having better accessibilities like parking. So to make the work done, they temporarily shifted the bus stand towards this place, and this is adjoining the Providence Mall, the only mall in Pondicherry on the right. So now after passing Providence Mall, we'll be reaching the old bus station area, and we'll be going towards the private bus stand in Pondicherry, and after that we will be this bus will be going towards Indira Gandhi statue, and from Indira Gandhi statue this bus will be taking a ride towards Rajiv Gandhi signal, and from Rajiv Gandhi signal this bus will go towards Jibmar Hospital. The bus is going across the private bus stand in Pondicherry. It's going towards the Indira Gandhi signal now. This is the town area of Pondicherry, where the Providence Mall and the road towards White Town and the road towards Lawspate and the road towards Villanur, the road towards RTO office, and most of the places club in. You can go to all these places from here using different roads. Now it's the bus is passing the old bus stand area where the new work is done to renovate it. There is a TSRTC bus in our front. Our bus is following the TSRTC, and to the right is where the new bus stand has been made. We will be taking a left soon from a traffic signal, and then we'll be reaching Indira Gandhi signal, which is a landmark in Pondicherry, very soon. Morning time, there is no big traffic, maybe because today is been Tuesday. Sometimes traffic is much higher than this, so that we're going to take a left. There was a Chennai silk showroom on the left across the private bus stand. Now we reach the signal. From here, the bus is going to take a left turn. Now, about to reach the Indira Gandhi traffic signal. Within a minute or two, the bus is going to reach the Indira Gandhi signal. Normally, this area is having lots and lots of traffic, but luckily, in the coming interjunction to the left, there are famous juice shops in Pondicherry. They sell the best juices in Pondicherry. If you take a left from here, this bus trip with Balaji Travels has been very good. I will rate something of around 7 to 7.5 for this trip. The price in normal days is something around 1,299 to 1,500, and in weekends it goes up to 2,000 rupees, which is not bad. The air conditioning of this bus has been good, and you can easily control the air conditioning with the knobs. There are 2 air conditioning outlets on your front and back. The bus has passed Indira Gandhi signal and is going towards Rajiv Gandhi signal, where I am going to get down. And as I mentioned earlier, it will go towards Jipmer Hospital, which is one of the most used bus points. Means people get down at Jipmer more than anything else, even more than the bus stand. In private buses, people prefer Jipmer as a stop. So the bus will stop at Jipmer, and after getting all the passengers down at Jipmer, the bus will be taken to a parking slot near Jipmer, and it will be ready for the trip, which is today evening back towards Trivandrum, Pondicherry Trivandrum service. Many people who are looking for private buses towards AC buses towards Tanjavur, Chidambaram, and Kumbakonam, they have this option now of traveling in this bus night time. This starts around at 9:15 from Pondicherry. If you are going to travel towards Kumbakonam, Tanjavur and Chidambaram, and you need an AC bus, this is one good option available for you from Pondicherry. So this is the Rajiv Gandhi Medical Center on the left, and now the Rajiv Gandhi signal will come, which is another famous landmark in Pondicherry, this Rajiv Gandhi signal and Indira Gandhi signal. So I will be getting down at the left after this bus passes Rajiv Gandhi signal, and I'll be saying goodbye to the Balaji Travels bus ride. I thoroughly enjoy this bus ride. I will definitely recommend this service from Pondicherry Trivandrum or Trivandrum Pondicherry. The timing will be slightly stretched than the normal route of Chennai Pondicherry, connected via van from Tindivanam. If you're traveling from Pondicherry or even coming from Trivandrum, you'll be getting on Tindivanam or will be getting into a van. But looking at that, slightly 1 hour or 2 hours timing will be more. But if you want a direct bus without a van service, this is the best to go for, and they do a very good service. So I got down and the bus is going and say my goodbyes. I am recommending this service Balaji Cabs from Trivandrum Pondicherry or Pondicherry Trivandrum. So thank you and goodbye Balaji Travels. It was a very good trip.